Hey, Heavy G, is that you?
You know it is. I don't know why you'd even ask.
Well, there's like a big alien there.
No, that's my
Oh,
alien
that's
t-shirt.
your
Alien
shirt.
t-shirt. Yeah. So, hey, I was thinking today that I was going to work in the garden, but it didn't happen. And you know probably why? Because this, bro. I've been smoking a little too much ganja. Let me tell you
What are you
something.
planning on gardening?
Well, um, I would like to do some tomatoes in the greenhouse, right? And I would
Okay.
like to do some broccoli, and I hopefully I can get a couple heads of cauliflower going. That would be really good. And the issue is that well, let's just say you grow 6 head of broccoli and 6 head of cauliflower at the same time. You get all
Mm,
12 of them ready at the same time. It's a lot of food to eat right away, right? So I don't know. It's all too much. It's a little too much. So
well, Heavy.
hey, I went to the park today.
Well, wait, before we go on to that, I do want to keep talking about gardening. Um, so I recently, because I do these like competitions and I like to compete against the best of the in the world in creating new technologies. And so today I was in a competition. And you know what I created?
Tell me.
Well, I created a gardening application. So this application takes your how much space in your garden you have, and
Mm-hmm.
it then will calculate what you can put in your garden. And it allows you to plan out the different types of food that you're going to be growing. And the reason why we did this is I didn't do this alone. I worked in a team. But like in the competition, you have to create like this pitch video. And I applaud you, Heavy, for gardening because people all over the world, and especially in this country, are going hungry. They don't have enough food. And the solution is to turn the land that you have available to yourself and grow food. Change your lifestyle and stop buying food from grocery stores and grow your own food to eat. So that was my
Wow.
app. But
I
how you feeling?
Me? I'm all right. I just been hitting the gym a little bit lately,
Yeah.
trying to trying to get that winter funk off. We got springtime going, longer days, and I'm hoping to get my boat out in the water. But like I was saying, I went to the park today because my buddy Molly Dibble, he called me and he goes, "Hey, Heavy G, you interested in watching me and my bro launch a rocket?" And I'm just like, "Are you kidding me?" And he goes, "No. We're going down to the Redmond
Oh,
Trail down there." And so I
like a
I,
model
I watched
rocket? Like a model rocket.
Model Rocket. Yeah, so we went down there, and yeah, he did the whole countdown thing, and he had his little phone out, and he was videotaping it and all that. And it's just like you hear this, and the thing shoots up into the air, and next thing you know, it was just up in the fog, man, and it was just like gone, no recovering it. And so
You
I
didn't
went out
find
into the
it?
dog. No, and I even went
Oh,
out and I went out to the dog park, right? And I said, "Hey, do you guys see a model rocket around here?" And the lady goes, "No, but I heard one launch." but I didn't see it. And I'm just like, oh, okay, and so I went around looking and I didn't find it. So then I went home
Oh
and I watered
yeah.
my
I
garden.
mean, that must have been a pretty. Did he tell you what type it was? Because it must have been powerful to like go so high it gets lost.
He used the C engine, right? Type C. They used
Mm-hmm.
to have four types, and they would be the little ones, and then they get a little bigger and a little bigger and a little bigger. And C is about as big around as that, right? You know what I
Oh,
mean?
that's pretty big.
That's a C engine, right? And so anyway,
Jeez.
but now they supposedly make an E engine, the E. And so anyway, with the rocket gone, we decided to make homemade rockets out of just nothing but the engines, right? And
Mm-hmm.
so Stegosaurus was down there collecting cans, and I said, "Hey, Stego, can I get a couple cans from you?" And Stego came over and he gave us a couple of cans. And Mully Dibble, he cut some fins off the thing, and he put the fins right on top of it. And then
Yeah.
for the cone, the nose cone, he had his work truck there, and he took a what do you call those things? He took a one of those caps, a wire nut. Took a wire
Right.
nut
Right.
and he taped the wire nut to the top of it, right? Well, I took a can. How I did mine was I took a can and I took a 16-ounce can and I cut the top and the bottom off and I cut a slit down the side and then I rolled that thing up like a taco and then I taped it tight with that Gorilla duct tape, right? And then I put some fins on it and then the nose cone I made out of Gorilla duct tape, right? And
Mm-hmm.
so that was it. And then we launched them both, but my launch was completely unsuccessful. So my
Oh,
rock
but
my
how
rocket,
did?
it was just like an Elon Musk explosion, dude. It just did not go. The whole
Oh no.
the it tried to take the whole launching pad up with it, right? It was just not good. So it was a disaster.
So you know what I did with those model rocket engines? I used to take the model rocket engines
Yeah.
and smash them up into like a powder and
Yeah.
then light it on fire.
Did it work good?
And that was it works really good. It
Really?
doesn't go any it doesn't like fly around, but if you ever need to like um distract somebody or if you need to make a big distraction, you can use a model rocket that's crunched up and you can light it on fire. Um be careful, but it works. Um you can repurpose those for interesting things. Um, I might do that sometime in the future, and maybe I'll have a story about that.
Well, Molly's brother, he said, Heavy G, would you like to build a model rocket? And I go, well, I guess I could. And he said, well, I got a model rocket for you. And so apparently he's going to give me a model rocket and have me build it. But I don't know. We'll see when that time comes. And I might just go down to the hobby store and see if I can find myself one right before this all happens. Because who knows? I might be into this model rocket thing. Supposedly we're supposed to go back next Sunday and launch rockets.
See if you can grab one of those engines and do some experimenting with it.
I'm kind of afraid. I don't want it to blow up.
It blows up.
Yeah, well, that's not good if it blows up. So, tell me, how's the weather down there?
Yes, the weather down here is it was pretty hot today. I went to the gym, and I went out to I was under the sun. It's pretty warm. It's pretty warm. I get the feeling it's going to be a warm. Uh, the warm weather is going to be here pretty soon. So
Oh, you
yeah.
have to use that. That was my tricorder going off.
Oh, How's
Yeah.
that? Are you doing some projects?
Well, I'm trying to contact alien vessels right now.
That's a good
Always,
project.
you know that.
It's a good
I've told you
yeah,
about my
that's a great
alien
project.
project. Yeah, well, I'm not having very much luck. I think it has a lot to do with, you know, my house is wrapped in tinfoil. I don't know if you know this or not.
Hmm. That's
So that
is it protected? That sounds very safe.
no, it's very thin. It's kind of flimsy. So yeah, it's not very good. So um uh is that what that's it? That's all we got?
Well, I mean, we have some more stuff, but we're just keeping it light. Keep it
Are you Tell me this, are you gonna do any gardening this summer yourself?
um I don't know. I recently so I think I mentioned this last show, but I recently transplanted a aloe vera plant that I bought when I was in Rock Point County at Rock Point State University. I bought this little aloe vera plant from the botany club, and I've had it for years, and it's just been like in this really little sad little container. So I recently bought some cactus soil from the hardware store, and I transferred it into a bigger bucket, so it looks happier now. And that's the gardening that I've done um, thus far. I have some potatoes growing, and I need to harvest these sweet potatoes soon. And but everything else is dying, so
All
I'm
right.
trying to keep these tomatoes. I am trying to keep these tomatoes because I had a friend who gave me some free plants. He gave me two tomatoes, he gave me a squash, and he gave me spinach. And everything started dying except for the tomatoes. So I have one tomato plant that I'm trying to keep alive into next season so I can reuse it. But that's my plan for gardening.
Okay, that's good. Yeah. Well, I'm hoping that my peas shoot up, and I got some lettuce and some spinach going, right? And I got those I got some broccolinis going, and some broccoli and some cauliflower and some Swiss chard. I got lots of Swiss chard going, but it's time to get over into some other things. Like I need to get some onions going, and I need to get some bell peppers and some tomatoes, cherry tomatoes, and then it'll be zucchini season, right? Get my zooks going, summer zooks, and then what's really important is a couple of cucumbers, right? You get those cucumbers, those lemon cucumbers, and some regular cucumbers going, and next thing you know, you got a plethora of stuff going. And I really would like to get some Brussels sprouts going, but every time I grow Brussels sprouts, they get attacked by those aphids. And I'm just like going, man, I get aphided out. And it's just like groans.
Mm.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, that's exciting. Um, Gardening. It's the it is how we're gonna, grow as humans and stay alive. And look out for the app
All right, I
that I
will.
made. Garden.
Yeah.
All right, Heavy. Have a
Thank
good
you.
one.
Yeah. We'll see you next time.
See ya.